again! Hello! How are we all doing tonight? It is Ldeiner cinema time once again, and it is the end of the month, which means you can see this. Who's playing? Is that on your end, Orc?
What is?
Oh, okay, never mind. I thought you were playing the stream. Never mind.
I was playing the stream. I just turned it down.
Okay, good, perfect.
I was just testing to make sure your sound was coming in.
Yeah, it is. Let's see. What do we have here? We have, well, you in chat, and then we also have Slimnim. You hear he's just like Batman and doesn't want anything to do with guns. Yeah. That's about the impression I get too. I fully expect absolutely nobody will be shot at all in this movie. It is totally it is totally anti-gun friendly.
Yeah, you just ignore all the bullets.
Yeah, don't just ignore. They're love bullets. They're bullets. They're he's shooting them with kindness. Is what's happening.
Hey, at least it's not an orgasmo ray.
Anyway.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was that too edgy for you?
Yes.
The orgasmo ray.
Yep.
Come on, cock rocket! Oh God, you haven't seen Orgasmo? Oh man.
Have I? I don't actually know if I've seen that. I've heard of it. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's literally Matt and Trey starting their career.
Oh wait. Oh, so this is before South Park.
Yes and no.
So, like, was it before the South Park TV show? Like, it was, like, somewhere between, like, the TV show and that weird pilot that ended up on a PS1 disc?
Okay, so here's what happened with Orgasmo. Orgasmo is basically the beginning thoughts of the famous theater thing they did, which was the famous theater Book of Mormon.
Oh! You know what? My parents got to see that on Broadway, and I'm kind of jealous because I kind of want to.
It's okay.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Also, it's kind of cool that like YouTube, I guess YouTube's like shuffle algorithm knew that I was doing something superhero adjacent. And it played music in my playlist that was pretty much every superhero but the Punisher. So, it had Batman Returns on NES, and then it was Silver Surfer, which, I mean, you know, Fallen Jams. I'm not going to complain about that. All right. Let's see. One moment. All right, sorry everyone. I thought I brought my iPad charger, and turns out no, I forgot to do that. All right. It's okay. It's okay. Nobody's watching. The stakes have never been lower. Yep. Oh, the fuck right then. So, as you can see, the link is in the description, as I always say. In fact, I might have to... Oh, first of all... Oh, God, wait, first of all, let me... Wait, no, never mind, that's good enough. First of all, I've updated Orc's avatar. He looks all nice and sexy and edgy. Yeah. He's probably listening to What Have I Become? My Greatest Friend, etc.
I actually haven't listened to that in like
It's a good
2 years.
song.
I think it is a good song.
Not the original, the Johnny
I haven't
Cash
listened to it in
version.
20 years. Yeah, well, yeah. I think there's a Metallica version. Oh, they did. Well, Metallica's done a lot of side tracks.
I
Metallica
don't
definitely
know if
did.
Metallica did a version. Johnny Cash was the one who did like the most famous version of that.
No, they did Whiskey in a Jarro.
Yeah. Yeah, that would have been around that
That
same
is,
time.
Whiskey in a Jarro. Not gonna fucking lie, that is still really fucking good.
Oh, hell yeah.
That metal version of Whiskey in a Jarro is actually really good.
I prefer the
It's really
Thin Lizzy
strong.
version mainly for like the twin guitar stuff. That's like really cool, but Metallica, I mean, credit where credit's due. That was like kind of like more of a deep cut from Thin Lizzy, and then Metallica kind of brought it to the forefront.
Yep. Mm. Yeah, I'm one of those guys when it comes to Metallica. They've always been kind of fun for me. It's just one of those fun little bands that I either love
Yeah.
or hate.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
never really.
Metallica, they've done some good, they've done some bad, but they are capable of good in
Well,
this
to me,
world.
it's the pirate hate that drove me nuts with them.
Oh, well, I
To
mean,
me, it's
yeah, but I
it's
mean, like, it also doesn't help that, like, right as that was happening, they released, like, one of the worst albums in history, Saint Anger. Like, that
yeah.
didn't,
I
that
agree.
didn't really earn them any goodwill.
Yep, I agree.
Kind of thing that sucks, though, is, like, with all of the shit going on with Spotify and, like, how, like, they've, like, streaming has kind of been legal, and yet all of these artists are being fucked over. Metallica's kind of unfortunately been able to take a bit of a victory lap, being like, see, I was right this whole time. That's kind of the unfortunate thing.
Yeah, I guess there's that, but like to me, it just kind of
Yeah, I'm not, like, necessarily. I'm not agreeing with what they did. I'm just saying, like, that's the reality of the situation.
hmm.
All
Not a
right.
big not a big Metallica fan as much as I used to be. That's just put it that way.
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead.
I mean, Metallica, I don't know. They've put out some decent stuff since like all of that. Like Death Magnetic was kind of a disappointment. Lulu was a straight up
Mm,
fucking travesty.
yeah.
And then like the other two albums after that were mm, all right. I would say like it better than like Saint Anchor and Death Magnetic, but you know. Right, so I am going to. I'm gonna screen share. I did download the thing, so hopefully it won't be like too laggy.
Yeah. I got my own copy. I got multiple copies of this. Actually,
Okay. Well, if anyone else wants
yeah,
to.
this is actually one of the most right now. This is considered one of the most controversial of Marvel movies for the era.
Is it a
First
Marvel
off,
movie? I've been adding like DC tags because I assumed like this doesn't seem
no, this is Marvel.
like this seems kind of like anti like Marvel sort of squeaky clean image, and then I remember, oh yeah, they had Cocaine Woman around this time.
Marvel's not squeaky clean. I don't know where you got that shit from, but okay.
I don't know. I just assumed they were always squeaky clean, which is why Disney would ever want anything to do with them.
No, you think Disney's squeaky clean? Fucking nuts.
Well, they
I
like to
mean,
keep that
I
image
mean,
at least.
no. Oh, sweet summer child.
I mean, well, I'm not
Sweet
like,
summer
yeah, they have
child.
skeletons in their closet like every other company, but I'm saying like that's their
No,
brand. That's like their
no,
brand. That's their brand. That's
no,
what they purposely
no,
try to advertise themselves at. I'm not saying
no
that's
lemon,
that they're good at it. I'm saying that's what they're trying.
yeah, but no lemon pledge. No lemon pledge for you. You
Okay.
don't understand. They Disney they have like they fucking put out horror movies, motherfucker. Disney's not squeaky clean.
I didn't know about Disney horror. Well, I mean, like Disney's done like
Yes,
Halloween
Disney
movies.
has
I don't know
Halloween
about like
movies.
horror. I've
Yes,
never seen that.
yes. Prey is a Disney movie.
Oh fuck,
Alien
is it?
Isolation is a Disney movie.
Fair enough. Disney owns everything.
Yeah, Disney is only squeaky clean when they can use it. Otherwise, they're not squeaky clean.
Yeah. Actually, I will be right back. I gotta do one other thing, and then I will start the movie.
Okay. Whew. So how is chat doing today? Are you excited for the Punisher 1989? Is it only us?
So here's the problem with my headphones is so I was using like a pair of like over ear headphones and just listening to it with one ear, but like, they were kind of like too big and bulky to, be super comfortable. So now I have like, in ears. Problem with that is they're like the fully wireless ones and the battery life is total shit. So
Yeah.
I may have to like go like while the movie's going on, I might have to like quick run in and then swap them while the other thing's on the charger.
Oh, I know that feeling.
Yeah. All right. So
drama.
yeah. So we're gonna start the movie now. Who? Oh yeah, Slim Nim is here. Remember, no guns. Uh, no guns allowed in this film. This is an anti-gun zone.
So this should I don't know if you have the same version I have, but this is a New World Pictures. So this you know who made this movie.
New World
Those are really
Pictures.
nice.
Oh wait, are those the
Yeah,
Israeli?
yeah, this is New World. Yeah, this is New World Australia.
Okay.
Now here's the
I
thing
think
about
this
this
is a
movie.
VHS rip. I could
Yeah.
be wrong, but I think it's a VHS rip.
Have you hit play yet?
No, not yet. Anyway, but yeah, let's do that. First of all, I'm gonna go through my spiel. Obviously, you're not gonna be able to see or hear the movie because copyright and all that. So what I have helpfully done is you can see it in the chat, and it's pinned up there on the chat. Uh, if you click the link, you'll go to an archive.org link, and you can follow along with me in the time code section there in the top right corner. Anyway, without further ado, let's start this. 3, 2, 1. Let's go!
So, like I was saying, the interesting about this movie was hated back in the day. Like really insane.
Oh, okay, yeah, New World. Yeah, there you go. New World Pictures.
Yeah, New World. Yeah, you got the same one I do. Which is interesting because as a fan of the comics, and I am a fucking fan. I have a bunch of Warzone. This is not controversial at all. This is not a bad Punisher. People
I think just
wanted
the
to
IP of Punisher themselves is very controversial. It's kind of been
Here's the
adopted by
thing.
like some less than desirable people.
Yeah. This is actually probably the closest thing to the Punisher that we got.
For what it's worth, apparently the original creators kind of distanced themselves from like these kind of like, gun-toting anarchists people who like idolize the Punisher, but
Okay. So here's the thing about the Punisher. He was a response of the era that he came out in.
yeah.
He is a direct response to that era.
of just like the war on drugs, like shit ton of crime kind of thing.
No, more think of him like a. This is right around the era when crime was at an all time high and shit just kept happening,
Yeah.
and he was a thing. And again, Stan Lee worked on this movie, so I take the guy who fucking helped make this character. You know,
Yeah.
it, so yeah, this and again, it shows him murdering all these people, all these gangsters, like Chinese women. This is a guy who will fucking kill you because you did stuff. Now he isn't a guy that's gonna kill you because of say, oh, okay, you crossed the street. Okay, he's not that
Yeah.
psychotic. But this is a guy who hunts, murderers, killers,
Yeah.
gangsters, and
I've heard that's
he's
kind of the
super
gimmick of the
ruthless.
Punisher. My thing was always like, okay, he's just like well, maybe cold blood killer is a bit too extreme, but he's like this like killer who
He's
will
a
just like
vigilante.
he won't like just like take the bad guys to justice or whatever like like I said Pac-Man like Batman, right? But like the
Yeah,
fundamental storytelling problem I would think of that is like you'd have to constantly come up with new bad guys every single like comic strip or episode of a TV show or whatever. Like it seems like it would be like that's kind of one of the reasons superheroes don't tend to kill the bad guy is because
yeah.
then you'd have to come up with
Well,
like
no, you
50
want to know
more
why they
bad
don't kill the
guys.
bad guy? You want to know why they don't kill the bad guy? You're actually wrong. They don't kill the bad guy because legitimately there was a character. There was something called the comic code that came out.
Well, I'm
Those
saying this is one of the reasons. The other reason I'm sure is just
no,
morality.
no, yeah, it's the comic code. The comic code was
Yeah.
what did it. The comic code was what caused this fight for a lot of people.
Yeah. The Franco crime family.
Yep.
Orc, isn't that what you're a part of?
No, I'm not part of the Franco crime party. I'm part of the
What?
I don't to quote a famous cartoon. Don't fuck with Quebec mobsters. They're former bikers.
They're former bikers.
Yeah, and this is what the Punisher's known for.
Yeah.
He's a methodical, hardcore killer,
Yeah.
and he sneaks up on these people. Like he's not this powerful, tough. Like he's not like bulletproof. So yeah, no, if he could kill you, he'll kill you the way he needs to kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember, no guns in this movie. If I see a single gun, I'm turning the movie off. Okay, bye. Bye. Good stream, everyone. Perfect fucking timing.
Yeah. And this is Dolph Lundgren. Like he is a mean.
This
This
was
is
kind
the
of at a
this is
time when like superhero movies were just starting to get really big. Like I think it's kind of funny like this and Batman came out the same year, I think.
Yep. So so here's the thing about it. People
Like
were
two
just excited.
people just
People
out
were
of
really
nowhere decided to
no.
make a superhero movie.
Yeah. Like, here's the thing that makes me laugh about this. People were bitching. He doesn't wear the skull. Like, he's not the Punisher. He doesn't wear the skull. Motherfucker, who cares if he wears the skull? Like, listen to this.
Wear the skull. Maybe you should wear a cup.
No, listen to this. This is a Frank Castle. This is a man who's traumatized. This is a man who has lost everything. His children were murdered in front of him.
Frank. Okay, I thought I knew who Frank Castle was, but no, I was thinking of Nick Castle.
Yeah, he couldn't save his kids, man. He couldn't.
Uh,
His family. He watched his family die. This is a man who suffered through Vietnam, and like, I mean, the shit he did in Vietnam was next level.
hmm.
Like,
So
when
is this like an
he
origin
left
story
Vietnam.
kind of movie, or is it just?
No. They touch his horse. They touch his origin story in a couple things. Oh, by the way, R.I.P. We lost this guy recently. That actor.
Who was it?
The actor right there. That's right now. You should be. Hey, you're coming up on him.
What's the? What's his
The
name?
black
Is
guy. I
huh?
don't remember his name, but we lost him recently.
Oh, okay. Val Kilmer? I don't know. He's the guy I know we lost recently.
Yeah, we lost this guy too. I can't remember his name now. But
Okay.
I'm bad with names, so
We lost him. He will be dearly remembered, whoever he is.
he's well known in. He's done a lot of movies and side movies and stuff. But yeah, this guy. So people started whining and complaining this wasn't Punisher enough, like motherfuckers who never read the comics, in my opinion.
Also, like a year after this, they made a Captain America movie. It's just like immediately everybody, for no reason, just had to bug up
Oh,
their
that
ass
is
to make a
awful.
superhero
That
movie.
is absolutely awful. That is so bad.
All I know about that movie is like the Psych Hitler, because Nostalgia Critic was like making fun of that, and yeah, it is funny.
It's bad. I would have to say it took 20 years for us to get a real Captain, like a real
Yeah.
Captain America, and I don't like I don't like the modern MCU because it's not as gritty.
I don't like. I don't like. Here's the thing: is like I don't like. I don't like. I don't like the modern
What
Marvel movies. Like
I've said
I've
it once
watched.
and I'll say it again.
I started trying to watch them. I got up to like I don't know, maybe Thor or like the first Avengers movie or something, or maybe Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't remember. But like I,
Yeah,
my thing is like they are formulaic as fuck.
that's the problem. That is the problem. You know what they should have done with the Marvel? Like I said, it should have ended with Endgame and take out Captain Marvel.
I'm saying like even the early ones
Leave
are just like
Marvel.
I don't know, like they're
Yeah.
just like as somebody who like I said, like I've said this before, I did not grow up with like, superhero comics. It was something that never interested me, and if I'm being totally honest, it still doesn't interest me. Um I mean, I like the Batman movies because I've said this before, and this is a hot take. I don't view Batman as a superhero. I just view, and or in general, I don't view the Batman movies as superhero movies. I think of them as action movies who just happen to star a guy who's barely even a superhero, more just a guy with absurd wealth and a whole bunch of really cool gadgets. Basically, James
Okay, so
Bond.
that so okay, like I said, this is the other reason I think a lot of people like shit on this movie. I don't think this movie. I don't think this movie's bad. I think it's actually a really good movie. I think it's actually a really good Punisher movie. Warzone, I think, is the best. Warzone is probably the closest we got to the best Punisher movie of all time.
Okay.
But this, I still think, is a good movie. Like the acting is actually quite good in this. I actually just want to shut up and let you.
Yeah, I agree. This is Dolph Lundgren.
It's Dolph Lundgren. Dolph Lundgren's the Punisher.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've definitely heard that name before. I forget what else he did.
Ivan Drago from Rocky.
Oh, maybe that's it. I still have it on my list that we watch, like, maybe we could watch, like, one or two of the Rocky movies per stream or something like that, but, like, I do have it on the list.
Oh, fuck. I'm not watching the Rocky
Okay.
movies. They're too. You know what? I like the Rocky movies, but, like, there's something I've already promised with another streamer, so I can't.
Okay.
I can't watch with anybody else.
Okay.
It's one of those things where it's like, ah. So, I also find it too long.
Well, yeah, like, if we're marathoning a bunch of movies, that would just be really long.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, because it's like, you're looking at 7 hours. I'll watch a Rocky movie, not
Yeah.
all the Rocky movies.
I've already seen the first one, and, like,
Yeah.
but that was, like,
Well, the
a
first one's
long
like an
time
hour
ago.
40, man. Yeah. The first one's like an hour 50 minutes. It's like pretty long. It's like, ah.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. I like this actor character too. It's
Yeah.
actually quite fun. Ah, damn it! Someone's on my door. Oh, I'll be back.
Is Hudson Hawk technically a superhero movie? No, I don't think so. Hudson Hawk was funny. I need to. I think I might even have Hudson Hawk because I burned it on from a DVD. We got to make that a thing at some point. Play Nintendo, bone some chicks. What's Nintendo? No, I don't think. Yeah, still. Oh no. Oh, he's not gonna like that. Hey, Arus. Orc stepped away for a little bit, but Artis, if you want to join along with the movie, you can. We're in the general server, the general audio channel on my server. So I guess I should, while I'm here. Hey, Arus. Uh, Let me actually. I'll share the screen so Arus can see. I do have the screen. I do have the film downloaded, so it shouldn't be like lagging.
Alrighty, and some salad.
I'm gonna share the screen because Arus is here.
My name.
I did download the film, so it shouldn't have any issues with lag. But oh, hang in. Uh, oh, you have to mute a few things. Okay. Well, real quick, I'll let you know if you want to see more things like this. I think I'm actually probably now that I have the idea of like Ldeiner Cinema Aftermath, I'm kind of thinking I might stop with these public streams. So if you want to see more of these Ldeiner cinemas, here is the link. You can become a member. Sorry.
I was saying, hey Argus, you're echoing in Logan.
Uh,
Yeah, as I said, I was getting the YouTube.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, should be fine. Yeah, you sound fine now.
yeah.
Oh no.
I don't hear a thing now. You should be good.
All right. Yeah. Um. But yeah, if you want, if anybody here is not a member and you want to see more things like this, I'm gonna be doing this basically bi-weekly, and I think this will be the last of my public streams. Because like I have like the Eldiner Cinema Aftermath. That's kind of like how I can advertise this to the public a bit more effectively. Um. Yeah, I think that's sort of what I decided. And the ROM roulette and requests, those will just be public, so I don't need to advertise that. You'll see it.
So I gotta ask you, Logan, upon watching what you're seeing now, the superhero stuff, do you think this movie is more a random action movie, or do you consider this a superhero movie?
So far I would say this is like an action movie.
Okay, that's been the other big complaint about this movie, is that unfortunately he's not really being a superhero. He's
Yeah, like
more
I feel like in order to be a superhero, you have to have supernatural abilities. And L will argue that Batman does have some supernatural abilities, like in the comics or something like that, but not really in the movies. The movies to me just feel like action films.
yeah, because that was the other big complaint about this movie. But here's the thing about the Punisher: he's not a superhero.
Yeah,
He's never been. He might be in a world of fantastic people with fucking whip out fucking nigh and do all this extra shit. He's not a superhero. He's a goddamn vigilante.
yeah, yeah, and that's sort of how I see. That's sort of how I see Batman as well. Like,
Yeah.
but honestly, that's kind of why I think that's kind of why I prefer. I don't know. Like, I think I'd rather just see like some random guy kicking ass as opposed to,
Yeah.
you know, some guy with like heat vision and can fly and can like fire
Yeah, I like
breath
both.
and
I
superhuman
like
strength or whatever bullshit.
Yeah. But this
I
is
think
what
I
I
would just
like about
rather that.
Yeah, this is what I like about Dolph Lundgren. He plays this actually like a destroyed man, and that's what the
Yeah.
Punisher is. He's a
Yeah.
destroyed
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, like I think that like the mortality of just humans makes for a more interesting story than Oh no, I'm in trouble. Thankfully, I have this really plot convenient superpower that can save me.
Hmm.
Like, there's a thing to be said about just like, it's like horror movies. It's like, like Freddy Krueger or Jason Voorhees can only die and be reincarnated so many more times before I think at just some point we're just like, we have to live with him in the world, I guess. There's really no way to like permanently kill him. We've like exhausted all other options. Yakuza? Hey, isn't that who funded this movie?
Yep.
Yeah, that sounds about
Well,
right.
not original, but I like this movie because of the characters in it, and there's some good story arcs to this. Okay.
I feel like watching RoboCop.
You ever see RoboCop 2? That is another just amazingly stupid movie. Where like I love the part where I actually think I like RoboCop 2 more than RoboCop 1 just because it's so much more stupid. Like the one part where he's just like, we're going to rebuild RoboCop and he's going to be designed by committee and he's going to be environmentally friendly and he's going to, teach a good
Yeah,
lesson for the children. And
he's
it's
gonna
just
fire
like,
him. Yeah.
it's like, that bit's funny. And it's just uh, like, I won't kill people, but I will kill people. And, the save the environment, but also fuck the environment. And it's just like, again, just like this whole designed by committee RoboCop. I love that movie.
And peace environment.
I've never seen RoboCop 3. I've heard that's the one you can skip.
I think that's more cheesier than two, to be honest.
Is it? Oh, then maybe I need to watch 3. I've just heard like RoboCop 3 is the one that's like it's not like it's stupid, but it's not even like entertainingly stupid like 2. I guess I might be wrong. Maybe I need to watch 3. Fuck yeah. I'm escaping to the one place not corrupted by capitalism.
Dolph Lundgren does such a good role in this.
Yeah.
That's what drives me nuts about
Yeah.
this. He's actually playing the Punisher right.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree, but like, it's just like I mean, I guess I kind of like understand people's frustration. Like it's a fucking like you could just fashion like a skull for like $20. That would not eat into the budget.
Yeah, I agree, but like to me, it was, and a lot of people are upset because it was canned because it was too cheesy looking. I'm like, he doesn't have his fucking battle van, okay?
God forbid a
Like,
superhero movie be cheesy.
like he doesn't have his stupid AI battle band. We can like go, he can like shout to his battle band.
God forbid an
God,
action
dude,
film be cheesy. Chuck Norris doesn't know the first thing about cheese. He would
yeah,
never he would never do
is
that.
cheesy as fuck, and I love it.
Yeah, exactly. That's like the entire point.
Yeah, it's good though, but it's a realistic supervillain.
it's
It's a
good
realistic
quality
superhero.
bullshit plastic American cheese, and you eat it up because that's your diet.
So I got a suggestion for you. We have to watch this next week. Um,
Ari's, you're echoing.
Punisher Warzone. Punisher Warzone.
Warzone? Okay, I could put that. If people enjoy this, I could put that on a future poll.
Like this gets violent, man. They murder a fucking they're murdering people and stealing children for fuck's sake.
Oh, I mean, why is he killing kids? Just like because he felt like it? The kids didn't do anything wrong.
No. The Yakuza are killing kids.
Okay. Yeah, I missed that.
Yeah, the kidnapping.
Oh, yeah, the
kidnapping
Yakuza
children.
are gonna do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're gonna kill kids and then fund. They're gonna kill kids and then fund the next Castlevania game. I'm just kidding. There's not gonna be a next Castlevania game.
Yeah. They don't. Yakuza you rarely kill children, but kidnapping them, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but see, that's why like you're not really paying attention. That's why I'm keeping my mouth shut. I'm like, I want you to watch it.
Yeah. Keeping your mouth shut? Are you capable of that? Like.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is cheesy as fuck.
See,
I can kind of look. I can kind of understand why people wouldn't like this if the very same year you had this like ultra serious Batman movie, which
Yeah, a Batman
people would
stuff.
expect to be cheesy as fuck by that point. Like like you know like without like the benefit of hindsight, like the Batman movie is the one that should have been cheesy as fuck, and this should have been like the
Yeah,
ultra
but they
serious
came out
noir
after
piece.
Batman. To be honest, this should have made gangbusters, but people didn't like it because again,
Because
where's the
Batman came out the
skull?
same year and was like
Too much of
infinitely
it
like
was
way more of a
3D.
masterpiece.
Yeah, but here's the thing: this is still a great movie.
Yeah.
You're right.
I think
But
it's.
here's the
I
thing,
think like any
yeah.
other year it came out, it would have done better. It just happened to come out like right around the same time as Batman '89.
I still hear the complaints today. It's like when it's the same things I hear with like where's the skull? I it's not it's too much like an action movie. You shouldn't have joined forces with the mobsters. You shouldn't have done this. You shouldn't have done that. Fucker, this is who the Punisher. This is exactly what he would do in this scenario if you read the fucking comics, you cocksuckers.
Okay, but
Now
he could have
let's
spent
make
$50 on fashioning a skull. Like, come on.
It doesn't matter. You don't need it.
I mean, you don't need it, but you probably should have it. It wouldn't cost that much to just do it.
At this point in the comics, I think the Punisher was black. Okay.
Okay, well then I don't know. Darken his skin or something. Fuck it. It was the '80s. That shit was okay.
Or was that the '90s? I can't remember when they turned him black.
Oh, I don't know. This movie came out in '89, so I don't know.
No. No.
I'm sure that ruffled some feathers, making like the one guy who will just shoot people fucking black. I'm sure the PC police loved that.
Movie's kind of super racist too. Sometimes, like people think it's
It's
racist. I'm
the
like, eh.
80s. Of course it's going to be fucking like I can just be like I'm like looking at some scenes and I'm just like, yeah, this didn't exactly age well. Not that it's bad, I'm just saying like yeah, it didn't age
Mhm.
well. Oh god, speaking of which, this can go one of one directions. Oh, okay. By the way, Orc, I don't know where you are in the movie, but I'm at 52, 42, 43, 44, 45.
Yeah, we're about the same time.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if, cause like, if you're syncing it up to the stream, obviously there's going to be a bit of a latency. Somehow Twitch, like, apparently you can get like less latency somehow, cause like I've seen it on Twitch where it's just instant.
Mhm.
I don't entirely know how that works, but like you can just get like, well, I'll probably need to get like a better computer, which I'm now starting to wonder if I should just buy something pre-built that might be like
Yeah.
better than
Rumble. Yeah, yeah. Rumble has some serious lag.
yeah. For YouTube, it's usually about like 30 seconds, so I've just kind of well, maybe not 30 seconds, like I don't know, 10, 15 seconds, which I mean is manageable. Like my internet's good. I could probably if I got like a decent computer, I could probably like lower the latency if I knew how. I think there's a way to do that in OBS. I don't know if YouTube supports that,
So,
but Twitch might just like have like a better protocol for like less latency. Who knows? Is this Alice Cooper? Yes, it is. Is it? It sounds like him.
but I like how the Punisher's like, okay, these people wanted to decide to step into my start their own little casino shit. Well, hi, I'm gonna come say hi.
Oh, this must be like 80s new wave, like fucked up on cocaine Alice Cooper. This is one of the songs he doesn't remember recording. Oh no.
Every day, children are left. He's gonna go after their facilities.
Hey, Slim Nim, I have a word with. I want to have a word with you. I was promised. I was promised no guns.
Yeah, I know. What, did you think this fucker was Batman? Like, Batman wishes he was the Punisher because there's a fucking Punisher. There's a Punisher equivalent of
Yeah,
Batman. There's a Batman who
Batman should
uses
shoot
guns.
people.
It's
He's
not a
rich. He can get
joke.
away with it. The Punisher's like some Vietnam vet. He can't get away with that shit.
It's more just Vietnam vet.
I thought you said he was a Vietnam vet.
Yeah, but he's special forces.
Oh yeah.
And after 5 years of doing this, he became really good at killing.
Yeah.
He's also an exceptionally good detective at one point.
Yeah.
He's Yakuza.
You know, I love movie titles that double as the porn name. And the Punisher is one of those.
Daughter. Dude, it fucks with him, and like that's the thing. Like, just look at the grief and the like
Yeah.
anger and like Dolph Lundgren does a
He's
lot
human.
with just a fucking
He's
look.
human.
Yeah, I know, but he's doing that with a look, with a fucking
Yeah.
look.
Yeah, exactly.
And that works.
Yeah.
Actually low. Is banned without warning. It's actually low. Without
Fucking motorcycle assholes driving outside my house every day.
Hey, if it's the Punisher, man, you don't talk shit to him. He wouldn't care. He wouldn't care until you
Oh
did
no, I'd talk
something.
shit to him. I'd throw a rock in his general direction and kill him.
it's actually low.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't. Oh yeah, now we got the ninjas.
If you ban without warning, it's actually lower. Which makes me think you don't care actually.
What's lower?
Oh, sorry. I was just reading something. I'm talking to Catherine chat. Sorry, I didn't hear myself.
I don't think anybody's typed anything in chat yet.
Yeah.
On Discord chat.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Discord chat. Okay. I was like, So speaking about chat, are you ready for D&D tomorrow, Argus?
Yep.
Yeah.
DND's
the ninjas.
nuts.
Yeah. Yeah, the ninjas sliding on stuff. I love that. That's so fucking awesome. It's so stupid. Everyone, go sliding down the thing to stop the evil bad man. But I like this area for fighting. This is actually fun.
Yeah, it's a fun. Yeah, it's fun. It's a fun action movie. I
Yeah, it's a fun action
Here's the
movie,
thing.
right?
I can only judge it based. I can only judge this in a vacuum. If I were a superhero fan at all, I would probably fucking hate this.
Okay, that's the thing. I am this superhero fan, so I like this movie
Well, there you go.
because this is basically how the Punisher comics usually go.
Yeah,
He doesn't always.
I can
He
say it's
doesn't
a good
always
action
save the
movie.
day.
I can say
Yeah.
that with the limited authority I have to say so.
Mm. Like, in comics, he's not always the best. He's not always the best guy, and he gets the shit kicked out of him sometimes.
Yeah, you know.
I would say another comic book movie that isn't a comic book movie is the movie Dark Man. We really gotta watch that
I've
eventually.
never seen the movie. All I know about it is the total dog shit NES game. Genuinely one of the worst games on the system.
Oh, it is. We gotta watch that. We gotta watch the movie.
Yeah.
We gotta watch that movie. That movie is bad. That movie is more superhero than some. But this is
Hudson Hawk isn't a superhero movie, right? Because I was talking about that, like, uh,
no, it's not.
yeah. I was talking
No,
about
Hudson
that,
Hawk
like,
is
when you were
Hudson
off. Because,
Hawk
like,
is
I want to watch that, because that movie is fucking amazing.
that movie's on crack. I actually love that movie.
I love that
But
movie,
it's on
too.
crack. Yeah, it is. It is one of the stupidest fucking movies you'll ever see.
Hey, Orc. Play Nintendo. Bone some chicks.
Yeah, what's Nintendo? Hey
Exactly.
man, I'm not Nintendoing with you, but I do have a couple girls I love to play some Sega with,
Oh, okay.
and I mean anal.
Girls are Sega fanboys, because, you know.
No,
Because Sonic is
I like
cute
that
but
they
dangerous.
turned.
Sonic is cute
You
but
know what?
dangerous. Like they're.
That was the funny thing. That was the funny thing about that movie. I heard a story a long time ago that apparently the reason they used all these like references to stuff.
Was it funded by Nintendo, or like was Nintendo like a sponsor or
No,
something?
no. Apparently they wanted to make it more of a dark movie and more of a dark comedy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You like I wondered if that movie had like some sort of product placement deal with Nintendo or something, but also it doesn't
No,
necessarily seem like something
nothing
Nintendo
to
would
do
want
with
their name
that.
attached to at that time.
Apparently, to get the rating that they got, they had to fucking because apparently there's a lot of sex references.
Yeah. In order to get a PG-13 rating, they had to talk about Nintendo.
Mm, yeah, to get the rating it got, apparently it had a rated R at one point. It was
Mm,
more violent too.
yeah. That
Like they
movie
had a
is
hard time with it.
fantastic. I have
Apparently they
that.
were like,
I rented that on Netflix, so I already have like the DVD rip of it.
yeah. There's some stuff about that. I remember talking to a buddy of mine about that. Like, there's some stories that apparently it was a bitch to get out. It was a bitch to get produced.
I can imagine that seems like a movie that would kind of go through development hell, and well, it came out and it massively flopped.
Well,
So
it wasn't development hell. It's just trying to get it off the thing.
yeah,
Have a nice day. I like how he says that at the end.
have a nice day.
Yep.
Have a nice day, everyone.
Yeah, he's slowly getting free.
I got something to say! Sayonara, hasta la vista. I know where they got their reference from. I know where they got their inspiration from.
Oh, I like how he did this. He just
Yeah.
leaves it on for him and just leaves him to die.
That sounds very punishing on his liver. I'm sorry.
Yeah. See, like I said, that's a realistic story
It
too.
is, yeah.
You see, like you could see, you could see a man like Frank, a man who wanted to put the war behind him, wanted to put everything behind him,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
set his life up, and wanting to help somebody, and then he helped this guy out, and then his life went. It's
Yeah.
to quote the Joker, sometimes all it takes is one bad day, and that's what the Punisher is. He's that one bad day.
Hey, Nicholas.
Hello, Nicholas.
Nicholas W. We are watching The Punisher 1989. If you want to watch along with us, click the pinned comment and you can sync it up with us on the stream with the time code in the top right.
Yeah. Yeah, I like this character for the Yakuza, man. She's such a psycho bitch. And it works. I like that. Hey, that's my stop. Am I still with you guys?
Oh yeah, you're a little bit ahead of me. I just got to that.
Hey, this my stop. I'm a little bit ahead of you.
Yeah. You seem to be behind. Well, you're on. If you're,
I'm on my own laptop. So
yeah,
I'm
if you're
behind the
watching the,
screen.
if you're watching the, if you're syncing it up with archive.org, it should be right now 50, 52, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we are a little over halfway through the film. This, yeah, like this just seems like a cheesy action film, and I think if you take it on those merits, and you're
But
not too
I don't
upset
think
over
it's like
like
a.
the
I
skull not being there or whatever the fuck, like it's fine.
Yeah, but it's still a good movie. Like it's still a
Yeah.
good action film. But what drives me nuts about this movie is like, oh, it's not a Punisher movie. Yeah, this is a Punisher
You
movie.
don't know if to skip ahead. I guess it's up to you.
Yeah.
I mean, I do have the movie playing. I am sharing it in the Discord server, Arus. You can
Yeah.
watch it there if you want.
Yeah. Everyone's gonna be a little bit behind, unfortunately, because we're all playing on a different play feed.
Yeah.
And I'm running at 780p, and I'm not running at 1080p, which automatically slows everything down.
I don't know
So
what
780p
I don't
is
know
is
what
gonna
I'm
be
running
tough.
at. I'm pretty sure this is sourced from a VHS tape, so it's probably not anywhere near as good as that. All right, bye, Nicholas.
Right, but
Easy come, easy go. Des. Sorry.
I like how a guy just jumped in. That's pretty badass.
Yeah, this movie is badass. I have to
Yeah,
imagine like this has like a decent enough amount of special effects that there's no way it didn't lose money at the box office.
yeah, yeah. This is a badass movie.
Yeah, it's a badass movie, but like considering how like the fan reception apparently is for this, like there's no
Yeah,
fucking
fan
way this didn't
reception
lose
for this was
money.
retarded
This
because then people talk about the movie the Disney movie that had John Travolta in it. That sucks fucking dick.
Disney
I'm
movie with
sorry.
John
There is
Travolta? What are you talking about?
yes, there's a Punisher movie with John Travolta.
Oh. Yeah.
the guy who played that Punisher ended up having his own movie. Like he did like a YouTube video short, and it's
Hmm.
actually more like what the Punisher would be like.
Yeah.
Like it's really stupid. It's a stupid movie. There's some fun moments, but it is a retarded ass fucking movie. Oh, they bail.
Honestly, like the other reason is like I don't really have much to say about like the other reason like we aren't really talking over this as much is we don't really have much to say. I'm just enjoying the movie.
Oh yeah, it's a great movie, and
Yeah.
I like the person. Like I think this is a great Punisher movie, and I think it's insulting that people treat this movie like shit. Although I think
I didn't
we
even know
did
this
get
movie
a better
existed until
Punisher
like
movie.
last week, so that shows what kind of reputation this has.
Like yeah, and I'm gonna say this
Or not
right
last
now.
week,
We
but
did
whenever you
get a
told me
better
about this.
yeah yeah we did get a better Punisher movie, and that better Punisher movie that was more like the over the top comics that was way over the top was the movie was the Punisher Warzone
Yeah, I
because they
saw like on IMDb
phenomenally
there were like
fucking made
four or
it.
five different Punisher movies.
There's only three.
Oh,
Like yeah,
there was this, and then there was
but there's
one in
that.
like 2008 or 9 or something, and then there was one in 2012 and
Yeah,
one in
but this
2017 or
acting in
something.
this movie is so fucking good. Like Dolph Lundgren is doing a
Yeah.
good role. You have a great supporting actor of this in this other guy.
Bought account in the motherfucking house.
Work in progress.
Yeah, you're still like way ahead of me. I
They were
just
not
got to
that
the
like
work in
dude.
progress thing. That's funny.
Yeah, I know, but like I said, that's how good is his acting?
Yeah. I
And this
keep
movie
thinking
gets
he's
this
Sylvester
this
Stallone,
movie
but
gets
apparently
shit
he's not.
on. Dude, you know what this movie gets? You should Rotten Tomatoes. This movie gets shit on. This is insane how much
What's the
this movie
Rotten
gets shit
Tomatoes
on.
score? I bet it's.
I'll get it for you now. Actually,
Yeah, do
I will
it.
look it up. I got a couple. I got my other tablet. Punisher 1989, Rotten Tomatoes. 33%.
Oh, fuck off, dude. You're taking the shit way too serious. I mean, who would have known? Who would have thought that Punisher fans would just, like, wildly miss the point of the Punisher? Who could have ever expected that?
I love this. Hey, here you like this. With origins in a Marvel Comics character, the Punisher might be expected to be two-dimensional. Then the next rating: destructive, reprehensible, and marvelous fun is the good stuff here. Maintains tongue-in-cheek attitude towards the violence and hoodwink that would make which made the comic book like cake.
That's kind of like the entire point.
You see the stuff that's rotten? Yeah, you see the point of the, like...
It's kind of like the entire point.
Yeah.
I mean...
Yeah, I know. It floors me how that has a shit rating.
I mean, I don't really agree with, like, the methodology of, like, these movies, but, I mean, whatever, it's a dumb action movie, you can kind of turn your brain off for it, like, this, like, I think if the movie was, like, you know, like, actually I think I would be more angry if the movie took itself seriously, or rather, I would have more of an outrage to the violence if the movie itself tried to be outrageous.
Look, I'm gonna do the Punisher 2024 Rotten Tomatoes. You're gonna fucking laugh at the rating for the MC. 63% like ratio for the worst movie. 63%.
I mean, for a modern Marvel movie, that's pretty low.
I know, but 63%, go fuck yourself. I hate that. Oh, it drives me nuts. Oh, it pisses me off. This is such a great movie.
Like, that's the thing. I'm kind of glad this is, like, a cheesy action movie, because if they did take this seriously, if this was Batman 1989, I think there would be, like, kind of a justifiable sort of outrage towards... Because, like, you know, I've stated before, I think that there is sort of a...
Logan. Batman 1984 was a cheesy movie.
It was taken more seriously than this.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. Oh, I disagree 100%. I would say this takes itself way too serious compared to the because there's
okay, like, I've said this before. We've gone on this rant before. I do genuinely think that, like, so is violence in movies bad? No, but I do kind of object to the whole idea of vigilante justice, because I think what we're seeing now is it's giving a lot of people this messiah complex of, like, there are heroes and villains and you're one or the other. You have to be either one or the other. You have to either be a hero or a villain. I think, like, this uptick in, like, superhero movies has kind of instilled that mentality on a lot of people, and that's kind of why you have people on both the left and the right trying to control what you do.
We said this before. I got you, man. But what I'm saying right now, the fuck off is, what? Okay, the better Punisher movies have a lower rating than the Disney Punisher movie.
I've not seen the Disney Punisher movie, so I can't comment on that. Hello, Sir Jacob.
Sir Jacob. Yes, it's a shit movie. It's a complete garbage movie that sucks balls.
Sir Jacob, have you seen either of these movies? Do you have a comment?
Yeah, the John Travolta. Oh yeah, I'm too low.
Oh shit. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can fix that. Let's see if that is any better. Say, hold on. I'll actually.
Hopefully it is.
I don't think it is. Yeah, that's kind of the problem. Is I have to mute the desktop audio so Orc doesn't have a direct feed.
Yeah.
And like I have like a. I could take the. You know what? Let me try something. Audio is going to be a bit worse, but... Oh, wait, no.
I don't know why I'm coming in low at all.
Well, part of the reason is I have a compressor on the mic. That's supposed to kind of filter out background noise, and it...
Okay. Well, you could just up my volume on the Discord.
I don't think I can. I'm turning off the compressor.
But anyway, like I was saying, it's funny that the good Punisher movies and the John Travolta Punisher movie, which is far fucking inferior. Oh, that pisses me off.
I've not seen the movie, so I can't comment.
Oh, it's garbage.
Okay.
Makes me laugh. I think Rotten Tomatoes is garbage anyway.
Yeah.
I think.
Is this? Oh yeah. Sir Jacob hasn't seen it either. Is the audio for Orc better at all? I turned off the equalizer. I thought I had a suppressor, but no, it's an equalizer, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, same here. Unbearable. What, my volume or my voice?
Yes. I think I have Discord set up to max. I don't think there's anything I can really...
Don't worry about it, Logan. No big deal. We're almost halfway through the movie.
Yeah. That's like the unfortunate side effect of doing this is I have to mute the... Because if I were to get a direct feed of Orc, it would also get a direct feed of the movie. I just have it set up where like the movie is coming through my headphones and
Anyway, we're at the Yakuza battle scene.
Okay, yeah, everything is set to max. I can't do anything. I'm sorry. Hopefully Orc is at least audible. There's nothing I can do, I don't think.
Yeah, Sir Jacob, this is a great movie.
Yeah. Oh, we got like 15 minutes left in the movie. Okay.
Yeah. But to me, that pisses me right off that they oh man. Like, John
You can't hear the movie.
Travolta.
Yeah, oh, yeah, I do need to set, I do need... I should actually probably put up a disclaimer on the video. Like, on like, the Ldeiner cinema screen.
Yeah.
For, like, next time.
For John Travolta, fuck off. Oh, I'm gonna, you know what?
I didn't even know he was still acting. He's got to be, like, what, 70 now?
Yeah, but no, my thing about that bugs me is, like, this is the better movies. And the better movies have a shitty rating.
Yeah. Are you really surprised that people don't have any fucking taste?
Yeah, I shouldn't be.
Yeah, you shouldn't be. That's your mistake. Curse you.
Yeah.
1,000 Hail Marys for having faith in humanity.
Yeah, you know, I'm waiting to do reviews. Like right now, I'm just gonna be doing a lot of side projects until I know what's going on with the whole my movie situation.
My movie? What's that?
Moving.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
actually,
that's
after, on that topic, I guess I can, pimp this. If you subscribe to Orc War Chief Reviews, which I didn't put, I wasn't sure if Orc was going to be here or not, so I didn't post the link, but I can.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, like I said, I will be showing up as to stuff, but like I said, right now it's just going to be the until I know what's going on. I'm going to be doing the. I'll be doing a lot more just editorial stuff like quick things I can do.
yeah, so I posted Orc War Chief Reviews YouTube channel in the description,
Thank you.
or in the comments. I'll post it in the description later. But the reason I'm doing that also is because after this stream, I'm recording another video with Orc, which I think that's going up on your YouTube channel.
No, that's going up on yours.
On mine?
Oh no, I thought you wanted to do your review of the video, like your thing, and then I'm doing that video after. Yeah.
Oh, I'm not sure I really need to do a review of this since it's public. But I think in the future I'm gonna stop making these streams public.
Well, whatever you want to do, I'm fine with whatever.
But in this case, I don't really need to do it because, like, you already have the review. It's well, then again, no, a review would still be a more condensed version of this. Maybe we should do a review. But yeah, I will do. I'll do a review of the Punisher, and then after that, Orc has a video. That one's going on your channel, right? Or is it your YouTube or your Rumble?
Yeah, that's going on my channel. Yeah, that's going on my channel.
YouTube. YouTube. But anyway, yeah, okay. Yeah, so that one will be. What did we say What did you say the topic was? Why did you buy Why did you buy a game console?
Yeah, we'll figure it out when we get to it. We got to still get that plan. I got to talk to someone to set that up.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. So yeah, it's gonna be me, Orc, and I guess some of his other friends, maybe. I don't know. He just kind of like, off the top of my head, was like immediate was like, "Hey Logan, I'm doing this video. You want to do it?" And I'm like, "Okay." And that was kind of all the info I had.
Yeah.
Hello, LCX.
Hello, LCX.
That's because Orc wasn't talking.
No, I'm listening. I was like.
Yeah, because L said Orc can't be heard. I was like, well, that's because he's not talking.
Hello. Yeah, the PS2 Punisher game was actually quite good. It wasn't perfect, but I'm not hating on it. My big pet peeve is, like I said, I'm still shocked. The Disney Punisher movie, the John Travolta Disney Punisher movie, is more popular than the actual more superior Punisher movies.
Hello, Casteller Daniel Garcia. Yeah, this is the PS2 Punisher game. I've not played that.
It's okay.
This was a dark version of Frank Castle. Yeah. But, like, it doesn't, like, take itself massively serious. Oh, he still can't be heard if he ever said anything. Is there anything I can...
Yeah, you could fix me on Discord.
I don't think I can. I don't think I can, like, make you louder than you already are.
And I'm literally maxed out on everything right now.
Yeah, you're maxed out on everything for me as well, I think.
Yeah.
Let me, see.
I love he just rams a knife into her head.
Yeah, that is really quiet. I can see now on the meter. I'm just gonna move the microphone closer to the speakers and pray for the best.
Yeah, Garcia, you're absolutely right. Yeah, the European. I think we're watching the European version right now.
It's a VHS rip. I don't know. Did they, like, fuck with it in Europe?
Yeah, there's more scenes in Europe.
Oh, okay, well, there you go. What the fuck? Hold on. Oh, because I see why. Hold on.
Very good.
Because I had the microphone on my computer so that it would be, like, near my speakers, and it was hitting the space bar.
Yeah, but that's the thing about this movie. The acting in it is really good, and it's like Warzone. Why is this and Warzone the ones that are hated on Rotten Tomatoes? That just floors me.
Because people don't have taste. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
So, L, the problem with the desktop audio source is the movie is coming through the desktop audio source, and I don't want to play the movie on stream. I don't want to play the movie audio on stream. That's why I can't turn the desktop audio source on.
Yeah.
That's muted, and it kind of has to be for a reason.
Yeah.
This film, along with Scanners, Cop, and Mr. Frost with Jeff Goldblum are great
Cobra's
films.
Amazing. Cobra. Is
You also
next
love
up.
Cobra.
Yeah.
Golf was great. Dark Angel. Why are you just... Okay. Yeah, that's kind of the problem, L, is, like... I have to do it this way, or it has to, like, come through the microphone. I thought I turned the suppressor off on the microphone, but, Let me just see one last thing.
Fighting over the gun.
Let me just, like, check one last thing, if the right microphone is even going, Okay, no, the microphone is correct. Can go wrong.
Yeah.
The next day.
And now you're still spinning on mine. Oh, wait, now you're back.
Yeah.
You're back. Yeah. Grow up to be a good man. If not...
Actually, I didn't even need to ask in chat. Orc already said we're back.
Okay, now we're back.
Yeah, we're back.
And with 2 more minutes in the movie.
Yeah. See, that is one of the most great quotes from the Punisher right there. Like, he would tell a little kid that.
What was it?
He said, "Grow up to be a good man.
Yeah.
If not, I'll be waiting."
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The end. Oh, wait, no. What?
Yeah. So
The
that is
end.
the Punisher.
That was good.
Fucking good, right?
It is good. I think of all of the movies I've watched on Ldeiner Cinema, this is one that like I actually most want to just actually like keep on my SD card, because like I've been downloading these to my SD card in the hopes that like one would actually be worth watching again, and this is like the first one that is. Well, that and I guess Men in Tights, but I didn't download that one. I should have.
Yeah. But no, this movie, you know, like, this movie shocks me that most people are like, "Oh, it's a bad movie." It's like, fuck off. You don't know the Punisher. It's like when I hear motherfuckers talk about Wakanda. Every time I hear Wakanda, Wakanda. Oh, I'm sorry, Elsie, if you have that hot you play. Holy crap.
Man, I wish it was hot where I was. Fucking, can I move to the Philippines? Every time L's like, "Oh, it's so hot in the Philippines," like, bitch, can I move?
Go ahead.
Okay.
I hate the heat. No,
I hate the cold.
I would hear them. Yeah. Oh, I love the cold.
Of course you would. You're fucking Canadian. That's all you ever have.
You can't fight the heat. You can't fight the heat. That's my fight. It's my problem. But every time I'll hear people talk about Wakanda.
You can fight the heat. It's called air conditioning. You ever try it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can turn orc on now. What?
I beg your pardon. No, I know what he means. I know what she means.
So, anyway, like I was saying about Wakanda and stuff, it's like that bullshit, that mentality of, oh, you mean they've never read a freaking Black Panther. This is why I hate the normie crowd. Like, they will shit on something that is quintessential Punisher.
Yeah.
And this was a decent movie. This wasn't awful. This was actually quite fun. And they shit on it. You know?
Elle, have you ever seen this movie? Do you have any thoughts? Because, like, Rotten Tomatoes gives this a 33%, and that's what Orc's been bitching about this entire stream.
Oh, man, that pisses me off. It's like when people give Dread 3D or
I mean, Freddy Got Fingered has like what, a 4% on Rotten Tomatoes, and that movie's a goddamn masterpiece. So
man, your takes are worse. Your takes are awful.
hey, Freddy Got Fingered is a funny ass movie. I'm sorry, it is.
Daddy, would you want some sausage? Daddy, would you want?
It's anti-humor. I would have expected you, being the home of Norm Macdonald and Tom Green, would understand what anti-humor is.
No, look. The only thing Tom Green did...
Elle didn't even know this existed. I didn't know this existed until like 2-3 weeks ago when Orc told me to watch it.
Yeah. Okay, can I be honest with you boys? The only thing Tom Green did right was fuck Drew Barrymore.
I don't know. I like Tom Green. He had like a cool like public access show like for a little while. I was watching that. Got who did he get on the show? Oh, Andrew Dice Clay. So like, you know, that's the worst thing he did, but you know.
No. The best thing Tom Green did was bang Drew Barrymore, and I can't blame him for banging.
I mean, like, if you were in that situation, you would bang Drew Barrymore.
No, I can't, because I remember as a child, man, that creeps me out. I was so depressed when I found out that was Drew Barrymore. I was like, "Ah, damn it!" That's more a psychological me thing.
How about this? We'll do a trade. We can take Tom Green off your hands, and you get Adam Sandler. Or no, better idea. We take Tom Green.
Adam Sandler's
you
Canadian,
get Pauly
dumbass.
Shore. You get the shittier Tom Green.
Pauly Shore.
Yeah.
Pauly Shore. I won't. You know what? Pauly Shore is not that bad compared to most.
Yeah, of course you would say that. You would say that.
No, he's mediocre. He's an unfortunately he's an unfortunate
Yeah,
man
you would say that. You would say that.
He's an unfortunate man who lives as who's like surrounded by comedians and not funny.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like I try to just go
surrounded by
Pauly
comedians
Shore.
and not funny. So Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah, about right. No, I feel bad for him because his mom and his dad are like the two biggest. They have one of the most well-known Hollywood comedy clubs.
Oh,
and
so
Pauly Shore is
he got to where he was as a result of nepotism. That makes total sense.
Apparently, yeah.
Suddenly the entire world makes perfect sense. There is no fucking way Pauly Shore got anywhere on merit.
Yeah, Pauly Shore was like part of that family thing, and he was.
Yeah.
And at the time, he was that '90s comedy. And I heard his stand-up is
Jim Brewer was like another like stoner comedy in general. Just you know.
Yeah. See, that's the thing about Seth Rogen.
Stoner comedy just kind of sucks.
Look,
even Seth Rogen kind of hit or miss.
Okay, Seth Rogen can be at least a little like the funny thing about him is
Seth Rogen is hit or miss.
Okay, Seth Rogen, even though he's a stoner bonehead type person, at least he's funny.
Yeah,
at least he's funny. Okay, he's a little
and I say this all of the time. Comedy is like 90% delivery. Like, literally, you can say, you know, like I could read like somebody's like tombstone or death certificate or something, like, you know, or I could read like some like tragic story about a young kid dying in Africa, and like, you know, that's not funny. But if I read it in a voice like this, suddenly it's funny. That's the thing with comedy. It's like 98% delivery.
Okay. I'm not going to touch that 10-foot pole. Like that dead kid floating down the river.
Anyway, I was using that as an example. Right?
You know, it's okay. I get your point. You want to see dead African children. That's I don't support
dead
you.
African children, but I don't support you,
but that explains so much. No.
If they died in a funny way, then maybe we might be more motivated to pay attention and like actually do something about it. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, LCX, the tolerant left, eh?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much for having me on.
Yeah.
I do gotta go for the.
It's been a fucking disaster as always, but you know, whatever.
Yeah.
I love it, Morty. Take care.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have a good one, guys. And I'll see you. I'll see you later. Yeah. Watch out for pink Cadillacs. Okay, I get you. All right. Have a good one, man.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for watching the stream. Always super appreciated. Thank you especially to my members, Arus218, Orc War Chief Reviews, hi Orc, and LCX. And thank you to everybody else for watching.
Remember
Thank you,
Logan
Arus28. Sorry?
Remember Logan runs Ldeiner Cinema and produces from free streams.
Yep. And thank you to everybody else for watching. Thank you, Arus218, LCX, Nicholas W, Orc War Chief Reviews, Sir Jacob, Slim Nim, and Castler Daniel Garcia. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
It's the outro, and here's the outro freak. Friday freak of intimidation, sweeping the nation, doing his thing by ways. If you wanna see more of me, become a member. Watch some movies on Ldeiner Cinema. Play some games on Rum Roulette and request to be part of the community. Join the Discord, talking about games, music, rum requests, and more. Join now. That's all of the plugs that I've made. Thank you all for watching. Now let's raid!